Hi darlings, this is Christina, and today we have the much awaited Dior Holiday Collection. I am so excited to finally get to talk about the new collection. I have tried very little, so if you're interested in seeing the new collection, then just keep watching and let's get into it. So I already have my eyeshadow mascara on, which are complimentary Dior. I did not, I will let you know right now, purchase any of the eyeshadows. I still have yet to find an eyeshadow as amazing as the Dior Plein de Paris collection. This is in the Saint Henri palette. So all my sparkle, all my shimmer is compliments of these three basically colors. I love this palette so much. It has been with me for about a year and a half now. I wish I had gotten a backup. This is that time I wish, because Dior still, and I've tried many, I purchased the last holiday collection eyeshadow and the one that came in spring, I believe, and nothing is as amazing as this collection. They all look the same from recent past Dior palettes, so I opted to just use what I have and love, and that is this beautiful little stunner here. So I think what we'll start with first are the nails, because I actually did this first. I enjoy these nail polishes quite a bit. Last year I did purchase the Lumiere holiday nail polish, which is a little bit more golden, I will tell you. So let's open up some of these boxes because I have so many. The one I opted for is Gold Circus. And as you guys know by now, because this video is so late, this collection by Dior is circus themed. So this is called Gold Circus. And this is the color. I think I like this one even better than last year because it has a slight pinkish shift to it with a little sparkle. So here we have Gold Circus and Lumiere on the left. And so Lumiere was really pretty, but I think because, our nail beds are more pink in tone, I feel like Gold Circus just blends even that much better with, your nails. So what I love about these little sparkles, it takes very little to actually paint your nails and then repaint them when they chip. And when they chip, nobody notices. You just have that pretty sparkle. And that's what I love about these. So I'm very excited to get some use out of Gold Circus. Next thing I purchased, I'm pretty much going in order here, is the Backstage powder. And this is in Starry Mauve. And you know what? I was on the fence because you know how I feel about sparkles right now. I've been having texture issues. Anything kind of sparkly was kind of just not doing it for me. It was enhancing things I didn't want enhanced. But it looks so dang pretty. I just had to try it. And it actually is not as bad as I was afraid it would be. It is on that pinky purple, tone, but very light. I really do like the new Backstage powders. They're very soft. I think, see, it is very light though. It's lighter than I thought it would be. I actually thought this would be darker in tone. So we're gonna waste no time. I'm gonna bring you guys closer. We're gonna try this on first, and then we're gonna go into the lipsticks. So we're gonna get into this. I do also have my Forever Hydra Nude by Dior foundation, which 'tis the season. As I'm getting drier, my skin is starting to need all the hydration once again, where in summer it was drier and I needed so much less. Now I'm finding I need more. So I'm going to use this Nikki LaRose brush from her first launch, and I'm just going to pat it. I'm never really sure which is which with these sides. I kind of use them interchangeably. Because this is a very soft blush. So I'm using it almost like to pack it on. Yeah, that's nice. And the nice thing with these is that you do have to build it up. I have to say, I think this is my favorite Backstage Dior blush to date. The last one I purchased was when they reformulated it, and I got that golden shade that is way too light for me, unfortunately, even in my lightest stages. And it's so shimmery. Like, this has a sheen, but I feel like the sheen is manageable. Look at that. That is so pretty. I really, really like this. And I've only worn it once because I had to try it, right? Usually I'm as excited for these releases as you guys are, which is why I purchased them. So now I am going to go on the other side. I can't believe like the holiday collections have pretty much all been released at this point, and we're not even the end of October, which is insane to me. And I'm getting used to it. Like, this is my it's my 4th year on YouTube. It'll be my closing 4th when January hits. It has been a fun ride. But anywho, I say that to say you would think I'd be used to the fact that the holiday collections are like done way before the holidays. So the last thing I will have is the Lisa Eldridge collection. It's coming from the UK. So, you know, it's still not here. And I purchased that one when it kind of almost launched. I kind of waited on that one too. So that's my last holiday collection, guys. And then after that, I do have like 3 videos I still need to edit and film. I'm so behind. So I will start working on that after Lisa and after the Sephora collection, because now, or the Sephora sale video, because it is almost that time again too. Gosh, this year's flying by. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I ready for the next year to begin? Because so much is going to happen. You know, after 8th grade, my daughter will be in high school. Crazy, okay? And then I will also be going into nursing school at some point next year. So just a lot of things are going to be changing next year. And as excited as I am for them, I'm also like really trying to hold on to the last bit of this year because it's special, you know? A season of rest and to be embraced this time, you know? So this is where we are at. What do you think? Very, very light, right? Like, it took so much effort to build that. Last time I used this powder brush, but I knew it didn't give me a whole lot. So that's why I was trying a different method. Like I said, I only tried it once. So let's just, because I'm looking at myself and I'm like, wow, it's really still not showing up. But, you know, I have texture issues, like I've been saying. I've been working on it, guys. And there's something cool that I will be talking about in the Sephora sale that has been working like beautifully, like stuff of magic and dreams, okay? But anyway, this is it here. This is the side that typically has the most texture. So that's really nice. I have this side here. Very light, very buildable. I am losing the day, guys. So I am trying to get through this, not speedily, but you know, kind of. Okay. So before the lipsticks came out, I did decide on one Dior Rouge lipstick. And let me tell you something. It is gorgeous, okay? This is the Crystal Sparkle shade. So, of course, it's in that beautiful Dior gold packaging. But, excuse me, okay? The sparkle on here. I couldn't even contain myself. Look at this. It is so pretty. And I did kind of put my lips on it, so you may see that the CD has kind of worn there. But there's a little fine CD print, CD emblem on the tip of the lipstick bullet. But it is shimmer through and through. So pretty. It's got this pinkish sheen to it. Okay, I don't have anything on my lips. I did have the Prada Balm, that pH one for the lips, which I have been loving. So that's all. It's just it's a pH changing balm. So my lips just look a little more enhanced pink. So let's put this on first. I just thought this is gonna be the most amazing thing to wear if you just want an icy look, or if you want to layer it over lipsticks that you love, or mix it with glosses. I just love this. Now, when you're applying it to your lips, you do feel a little bit of the grit, but when you rub your lips together, there's no real grit. And the cool thing about this, which I love, is that it's not very like oily or slippy, right? I don't know how to explain this. It's very, like when I tried it on initially, I was like, ooh, this is very solid. You're just gonna stay where you put it. So whether you decide that you want to layer it with other lipsticks or things, it's gonna hold, okay? It's gonna keep its place, which I appreciate, okay? Obsessed. I love this. Now let's try on the lipstick. So I have kind of fallen in love again with the Chanel Les Tenues duos. So when these came out, showing that they were going to be similar, I jumped on it, okay? I purchased 3. That is pretty ostentatious, I feel like. It's very bold to pick 3, you know, but I did like them last year. So I picked Spectacular Nude, Illusionist, and Pink Star. So these are the ones we're going to try on. We will start with the lightest, which is going to be the nude color, 100. So gold embossing, gorgeous, very Dior Holiday. This color I like because it is more on the nude side, but it does run on the pinky nude side, which is interesting, right? So anyway, there's that one. And then we have Pink Star, which is kind of giving like mauve pink, kind of like a pinkish purple color. I really like those colors. And then we have Illusionist, which I was hoping was a little more brown than it is, but I'm gonna show you anyways. Let me see, brown here, which is deep, but it starts, I guess it is kind of brown. It is brownish. I don't know, for some reason when I originally swatched it, it felt like it was turning purple. But yeah, these are the colors. So full disclaimer, I have not tried these on anywhere outside. Like, I only swatched them on my hand, so I don't know about the wear of these. I'm gonna try to be good, guys. Last year, oh my gosh, people were so mad when I did this video that I did not wait the 5 minutes to fully wait for it to, you know, activate. So let me give you a 5-minute wait time. What I do understand about these is that they are not long lasting, okay? So they're not gonna be true Chanel Les Tenues fashion where when I put this glossy side, it's gonna make everything hold. Now, one thing that's interesting, I can tell right off the bat, is the applicator. It's definitely larger, and I felt like it delivered a lot of product right off the bat, which is nice. The Chanel Les Tenues is smaller of a applicator, and it takes a few swipes to get everything just the right place. So this was nice. I do like that. Okay, I think we're at that place now. Magic, yes. Pretty. You see? It's very subtle, I feel like. It's not crazy. I mean, the more you press, the more you see. But I'm gonna now try this gloss. Okay. Okay, not bad. And I'm trying to see if any of the sparkle has left. It has subsided some. Okay, so interesting. Okay, but it's definitely of a more comfortable formula than the one last year with that little gloss over top. This is Spectacular Nude. But this is that kind of like pinky purple color I like usually. Okay, let me not rub my lips together. This is deeper on me, and I know they kind of oxidize. Okay, Okay guys, and this is Pink Star. Very pretty. But that sparkle is crazy. Okay, it's crazy intense. I'm looking at myself in the mirror like, ooh, that's a lot of sparkle. Okay, don't. I like that the gloss has really brought it down, especially with, yeah, especially with Pink Star. I feel like with Spectacular Nude, it's a little better. Like if you saw the sparkle. Okay, now the magic. Kind of like really like this color. I don't want to say this is like my favorite color, but overall, like with the look, because everything's so light, it's nice that there's like this rich brown purple lip. Liking this a lot more than I thought I was going to. I was like, oh, Illusionist, right? But like, this may be my favorite, guys. Let me just lightly tap it. You can do that too, you know. You don't have to layer it completely. But these were fairly easy to take off. Definitely not like the Lay to New, because I definitely have to use a makeup remover or some type of oil to break that down. This literally took me a baby wipe. So this is Illusionist. Okay, darlings, overall, wow, what an amazing collection from Dior. I am loving. I think you guys know, you saw it in my short. I was able to actually show that. So I did get an additional over volume curl mascara and the set with the primer, and look how cute is this. And I've got so many questions. No, the sparkles have not come off. Yes, it is so pretty. You can fit a phone in here. Ultimately, I hate to say it, because you know how dear Chanel is to me, okay, to my corazon. However, yeah, Dior wins this year, because the whole presentation of what they brought to life with the Circus collection, even though I didn't like some of the packaging that they have for the Circus collection, I actually don't know what I did with it. It wasn't one of my favorites. But the actual products, amazing. So I loved this. I may actually get a backup of Gold Circus, because it's just such an easy color and it looks so natural, like I said, because of that pink. So I just think it just looks even more natural and even less maintenance when it starts to wear. I love all of these. Even though it's not like the Latte New, it doesn't make it last longer. I can tell based on the fact that I could remove it. I actually really love these colors, and surprisingly, I love the Illusionist the best. I just love this. I think it's so pretty and so vampy and just perfect for fall. I also, look, I loved everything, right? That's basically what's happening right now. The Rosy Glow Mauve, Starry Mauve. It is sheeny enough to be pretty without being too much. So it does require building, but I prefer that in a blush at this age. I don't want to see it packed on right away. Does this have gold? Look, is it also gold packaging? Like, my lighting's so weird right now. I think this is also gold packaging. If it's not, I'm gonna write down below, but I'm pretty sure this is gold. So it is a little different. So you may be able to tell a little better based on, you know, the other rosy or the blushes that you may have, the Backstage blushes. Obsessed. You know I love this. I mean, you could even throw it on top of here. You don't need to. Well, let's just see if we put that there. Absolutely unnecessary. It's not going anywhere. And because this already obviously has its own sparkle, probably really wasn't going to show too much. I would probably more or less use this over like a lighter lipstick or lip liner. But overall, I love this collection. I think every piece was beautiful. I think I think you can pick and choose what best suits you, mix and match. I love the holidays and I love to show you guys things for the holidays. So I hope that this helped if you're considering any of these. You may have already purchased some of these things. Like I said, this is coming out pretty late in the season of October for the holidays, but you know, I'm getting to you as soon as I can. And darlings, I hope you have a great day, a wonderful week, and I'll catch you in the next one.